Elon Musk is well known for founding high-profile businesses like Tesla and SpaceX, but the tycoon also has a number of strange businesses. He claims he started one of them in an effort to create a symbiosis between artificial intelligence and the human brain. Musk founded the brain interface technology business Neuralink. It is creating a gadget that would be inserted into a person's brain, where it could record and maybe stimulate brain activity. The technology is like a Fitbit in your cranium, according to Musk. Musk also had twins with top Neuralink executive Siobhan Zilis, according to some inside sources. Here's what you need to know about Neuralink. It is developing two bits of equipment. The first is a chip that would be implanted in a person's skull, with electrodes fanning out into their brain. The Neuralink development would be implanted in a person's skull and is about the size of a coin. A network of tiny wires that are each about 20 times thinner than a human hair fan out from the chip into the patient's brain. The wires are fitted with 1024 electrodes which are able to detect brain activity and, theoretically, electrically stimulate the brain. This data is delivered wirelessly via the chip to computers, where it can be examined by researchers. After that, the robot will work by using a stiff needle to punch the flexible wires emanating from a Neuralink chip into a person's brain. A bit like a sewing machine. Musk has claimed the machine, which is a robot, could make implanting Neuralink's electrodes as easy as LASIK eye surgery. While this is a bold claim to say, Professor Andrew Hires highlighted a feature which would automatically adjust the needle to compensate for the movement of a patient's brain, as the brain moves during surgery along with a person's breathing and heartbeat. Then comes some demonstrations of the Elon Musk concept. In 2020, Neuralink showed off one of its chips embedded in a pig named Gertrude. The study showed how the chip was able to accurately predict the positioning of Gertrude's limbs when she was walking on a treadmill, as well as recording neural activity when the pig snuffled about for food. The chip embedded in her skull for at least 2 months. Furthermore, the Silicon Valley company, which has already successfully implanted artificial intelligence microchips in the brain of a pig, went a step further with its animal demos in April 2021, when it showed off a monkey named Pager playing video games with its mind. Billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk's brain chip startup released footage which includes the 3-minute video by Neuralink shows Pager, a male macaque with chips embedded on each side of its brain, playing mind pong. Although he was trained to move a joystick, it is now unplugged. He controls the paddle simply by thinking about moving his hand up or down. So Neuralink's first product will enable someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind faster than someone using thumbs. Later versions of Neuralink will be able to shunt signals from Neuralink's in-brain to Neuralink's in-body motor sensory neuron cluster, thus enabling, for example, paraplegics to walk again. The device is implanted flush with skull and charges wirelessly, so you look and feel totally normal. To add more, Musk in 2016 also says that Neuralink aims to implant wireless brain-computer chips to help cure neurological conditions like Alzheimer's, dementia, and spinal cord injuries, and fuse humankind with artificial intelligence. Moreover, Musk is also now recruiting a team for a clinical trial director to run tests of the technology in humans. He said that he was cautiously optimistic that the implants could allow tetraplegic people to walk. The first indication this device is intended for is to help quadriplegic regain their digital freedom by allowing users to interact with their computers or phones in a high bandwidth and naturalistic way. The funds from the round will be used to take Neuralink's first product to market and accelerate the research and development of future products. We hope to have this in our first humans, which will be people that have severe spinal cord injuries like tetraplegics and quadriplegics next year, pending FDA or Food and Drug Administration approval, he told the Wall Street Journal CEO Council. I think we have a chance with Neuralink to restore full-body functionality to someone who has a spinal cord injury. Neuralink's working well in monkeys, and we're actually doing just a lot of testing and just confirming that it is very safe and reliable and the Neuralink device can be removed safely, said Elon Musk. To add on, Elon Musk also says that in the long term, Neuralink's chip could be used to meld human consciousness with artificial intelligence. Though experts are skeptical of this, Musk has offered lots of fanciful claims about the enhanced abilities Neuralink could confer. In 2020, Musk said people would save and replay memories, like in Black Mirror, or telepathically summon their car. Experts have expressed doubts about these claims. Not to say that that won't happen, but I think that the underlying neuroscience is much more shaky. We understand much less about how these processes work in the brain, and just because you can predict the position of a pig's leg when it's walking on a treadmill, that does not then automatically mean you'll be able to read thoughts, Professor Andrew Jackson says. Andrew Hyers said Musk's claims about merging with artificial intelligence is where he goes off into aspirational fantasy land. To the surprise, Musk also makes dubious claims about the medical applications of Neuralink's tech. At one point, he claimed the technology could solve autism. He said Neuralink could in the future solve a lot of brain-related diseases, and named autism and schizophrenia as examples. Moving on to the lashbacks Elon Musk receives against Neuralink. An animal rights group filed a complaint against Neuralink in February 2022 over the treatment of the monkeys used in its research. The group of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine said it had submitted a complaint to the US Department of Agriculture after obtaining more than 700 pages of documents relating to monkeys used in Neuralink research at the University of California at Davis between 2017 and 2020, which included veterinary records and necropsy reports via a public records request. It said they indicated 23 monkeys had experienced extreme suffering as a result of inadequate animal care and the highly invasive experimental head implants during the experiments. To respond to such allegations, Neuralink refuted accusations from an animal rights group that its test monkeys were mistreated. At Neuralink, we are absolutely committed to working with animals in the most humane and ethical way possible. Neuralink said it had kept its monkeys at UC Davis while it built its own animal housing facility. While the facilities and care at UC Davis did and continue to meet federally mandated standards, we absolutely wanted to improve upon these standards as we transitioned animals to our in-house facilities. It said it opened a 6,000 square feet vivarium for its monkeys and farm animals in 2020. It said its animal enclosures contain environmental enrichments including pools, swings, and tree houses. To sum up, we may say that Neuralink is likely to cause a technological revolution. The promises that it holds will transform the world in ways yet fathomable. The brain chips will magnify humans' critical thinking capacity, since anyone who uses it can integrate the machine into themselves. Additionally, various illness will be treated like Parkinson's or blindness. The application of technology in everyday life will transform the world, although some detrimental consequences are also associated with it. I hope you find our today's video to your interest. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the like button.